Most outdoor home cleaning tasks can be done yourself and are surprisingly inexpensive. A PVC pipe attached to a leaf blower is a quick and easy way to clear out your gutters. Attach a flexible downspout elbow to a long PVC pipe and slide it onto a leaf blower. Run along your gutters to blow out leaves and other debris. A stiff broom is the perfect tool to reach high corners and windowsills around the house to get rid of pesky cobwebs. You can use that same broom to scrub your porch, deck, walkway, and patio. Take a stainless steel scrubber and stretch it over the broom. Make a sudsy solution using Dawn and water and scrub away dirt and grime. Always test an inconspicuous patch first before using. Make your own DIY weed killer. Place 4 cups of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and 1 teaspoon of Dawn into a spouted measuring cup. Whisk to combine. Use a funnel to help transfer the mixture to a spray bottle. Then spray weeds that have sprouted between pavers and along the sides of your house. Your trash cans could probably use a cleaning after a long winter. Coat the bottom of your can with some white vinegar, then add a half a cup of Dawn. Add water to combine and let the mixture sit for 25 minutes. Then use a long-handled brush to scrub the sides and bottoms. Rinse well, let dry, and those cans will be as good as new.
High prices are here to stay. Gas, groceries, insurance. If you're a homeowner, you've probably thought, should I refinance to pay off this credit card debt? Then you second guess yourself because of that low mortgage rate you currently have. Listen, that low rate, it's not saving you if you're drowning in credit card interest at 25% or more. That's the math no one wants to face, but it's costing you thousands. Here's the truth. If you're only making minimum payments, that debt will follow you for years. That's why people are calling American Financing, because they're saving customers an average of $800 a month by using their equity to finally break free from credit card debt. You owe it to your family to see what's possible. No upfront fees, no pressure. It costs you nothing to find out what you could save every month. And if you start today, you may be able to delay 2 mortgage payments. Call American Financing, 866-889-5154. That's 886-889-5154 or americanfinancing.net/hometalk.
You got some yard furniture, it's made of plastic, and the sun, the UV lights have just destroyed it. Go ahead and put that torch right to the plastic, and it's going to give it a slight melt, but it's instantly going to start repairing it and bringing out that original color. You can do this to your green, black, or blue garbage cans or any type of yard furniture you have.
Do you happen to have a few wine corks laying around in that junk drawer? Well, I've got some ideas for you. The first is great for those indoor plants. I've got this beautiful terracotta planter, and terracotta is very porous with moisture. So I'm going to take 2 wine corks and measure them, and you're going to cut them in half and put a little dab on the cut side of each cork. And then we're going to place them under the planter as little feet. You're good to go. You've got that airflow going up underneath the planter. Next, we're going to grab some more corks and some bamboo skewers and some fine tip Sharpies. And we are going to make some plant labels. Then you'll be able to just slide it into any of your planters or take it outside into the garden. Next, we're heading out to the garden with our corks, and you're going to take a knife and you're going to cut down the center of the cork, but only to about 2/3. Any kind of bag that's open, you can actually use this cork, slide it onto the rolled top of the bag, and it will hold it in place. Out here in the garden especially, I always have the shed keys on me, but I'm also out here near the rain barrel and filling up my water can. Take your cork with a staple, construction staple, and use a little ring to attach the cork to your key ring. And then if you're out in the garden and you happen to drop your keys into water, it floats. This is perfect if you have a pool or a pond, or if you own a boat.
Here's 8 genius garden hacks that will have you saying, "Why didn't I think of that?" Don't throw those milk jugs away. We've got a perfect upcycle solution for you. Take that cap and drill some holes in the top. We're going to turn this into a watering can. Put some nice clear water in there, and it's great for your plants. You can see how much water you have left, and it gives you the perfect flow. Just go ahead and try it out. Also, Hate when those ladders are scraping up the side of your gutters? Grab one of those inexpensive pool noodles. You're going to cut it right down the side with a razor blade. Once you got it cut, we need 2 equal lengths. What you're going to do is use that razor knife and slice it only on one side. Go ahead and clip it right over the ladder. Just the pressure alone of the pool noodle will hold it in place. And look at that. No scraping and causes no rust. Let's grab a lemon right out of the tree or off the ground. Cut it in half. We're going to use this to go ahead and use for seedlings. You can use this after you take out the inside, and we're going to put some potting soil in there. Once you get it all filled up, put your starter in there and give it some water. You can actually bury it with the rind, just like that. Once you buried it up, it will decompose, giving it some nutrients. Perfect little starter. Let's move it back outside, and we're going to use a rake for a couple of different items here. Take again that pool noodle, and we're going to separate it. One slice right on the top makes it just right. Once you got it sliced, open it up, and we're going to stick the rake right inside. Number 1 is for safety. What you can do is grab some zip ties. You're going to put one on one side, possibly a second in the middle, and then you'll put a third one right on the end. Once you got it zip tied down, it's great to protect anybody that might be walking by the rake. And watch this, it also works great as a squeegee. Anytime you get any excess water or it fills in on some concrete on the low spots, take that squeegee, push it right out. Simple solution. Now we're moving on to those plants out front. Summer's here and that ground gets super dry. I'm going to show you how to upcycle any kind of plastic bottle for getting to those deep roots. Go ahead and put some holes in there. Use a drill or a knife. Dig a hole, stick that bottle inside. All you need to do is have the cap showing. Once you get it buried up and packed in there, take the cap off, fill it with water. It's one of those slow waters, but it will get down deep inside the roots. Saves water, makes your plants look great. Also, when you're working in the yard and you're using gloves, sometimes it chaps the inside of your hands. Use a pool noodle. Put that on the outside, no need for zip ties, it'll hold right on there. It gives it an extra wide grip, and you can work in the garden all day long. Nothing will happen with your hands, and you'll look great. Also, you got that cord you're using out on the hedger outside? Worried about getting it wet? Take one of those little plastic containers. You're going to cut both ends a little notch. Stick those extension cords right in the inside, and put the lid right back on. It's going to hold it perfectly in place, protecting those outlets. But the great thing about it is it also makes it waterproof, just in case those sprinklers come on. It protects it and keeps it safe. Now you got your hedge trimmers. They're not actually that safe when they're just sitting around, especially when you got kids. Take again that pool noodle. We're going to cut it the length of the blades. You're going to need 2 of these. Once you slice it down the side, go ahead and place it right on top of the blades. Now, this might be a little difficult to do, but once you get it on there, it's going to go up and down the sides, and then you take a zip tie. All you need is 2 of them. Trim off the excess, but once you get it on there, look at that. This thing is going to be protected, and it keeps your blades from rusting out.
What if you don't have a lot of space, but you still want a beautiful garden area? Well, head to your local big box store and grab yourself one of those over-the-door shoe hangers. This is going to be great. So I decided to fill every other pouch instead of each one, hoping that these flowers will fill in. I'm going to place impatiens in every other one. You'll also notice that I'm staggering them, so this creates a nice little effect when it's going to hang. To hang mine, you can hang it on a door. I tried our shed door, but it was too thick. So I had this extra trellis laying around. So I propped it up to display on the trellis, and it worked out perfectly. If you're also limited for space in storing the things that you use in the garden, like seeds, or you have those packages that don't reseal or that seeds that people have given you, this great little container from the dollar store is perfect. You can easily put your seeds inside these small compartments, and I like to add a little label onto it. Put it in the holder, and there you go. You've got a great way to save your seeds and know which is which, and save some space, which is a really valuable commodity. Enjoy.